So for this summarized written text, you've just got 90 in writing, but 39 for reading, which means you have added less content, as you can see. So it means that you need to pick more important content, even though your words are still 61 out of 75, but you need to pick content more wisely, which means the sentences or the phrases that you pick should be more relevant to explain the paragraph, right?
Yeah.
So let's just give this a try and try to, increase the score. Let's redo the question. So if we start looking at the template, the first sentence you need to add is the passage outlines, then you need to add a full sentence, and then you need to start with the next one explaining that. There should be a second sentence. So I think your first sentence is very short. We need to add a bigger sentence over here. So what we can do is, I think you picked something from here, and you've added this part in the second sentence over here. You could have picked the same sentence, like complete sentence directly over here and add it here. So what we can do is outlines that, and then you can add the complete sentence from here. You can add it as it is, it's not going to give you negative scores. Okay, so I'm just gonna type it over there. So I've added the first sentence, now we need to pick the second sentence. You would write explaining that, and now for second sentence we need to find something that has a bit more, again, simple sentence structure, but still should contribute good to content. So we're just going to put the second sentence over here, this one, and then you put a comma here, and further illustrating. After this, you've added a complete sentence, right? This is what you need to avoid. So what I previously had a discussion with another student was that instead of putting a complete sentence, if you add 3 phrases here, you get more in content. Why? Because let's say you pick one full sentence from the top, then one you pick from the middle, and then one you pick from the end. There's still a lot of sentences that could include important content, right? So instead of picking a full sentence and leaving everything out, you just pick one phrase from here and there. So total of 3 phrases are going to help you get good in the content. Yeah, so you just pick 3 phrases from the middle portion. Let's see what you think is important for this. Technological advancements seems important. Wider social and economic implications of the cultural divide, this is important. Addressing complex challenges, that's important. So we could pick these 3. And then you can remove this whole sentence. You don't need to add that. You just say and further illustrating, and then 3 phrases. So we're just going to add those phrases over here. Before the third phrase, you're going to put and. So we'd say further illustrating technological advancements, addressing complex global challenges, and the wider social and economic implications of the cultural divide. So we've already at 67 words, which means we need to save a little bit on the last one. Okay. So this is the comma while concluding that. So for the last sentence, we need to add a short sentence. Think of something.
Like the last sentence. We can.
Yeah, we could maybe tweak this a bit. It says that by bridging this gap and promoting interdisciplinary collaboration, we can change it and say while concluding that bridging this gap helps in promoting interdisciplinary collaboration. We just change the sentence a bit to fit in the word limit. Okay. So we're just going to quickly proofread everything and see if there's any spelling or comma mistakes. Let's see. I got 90 on 90 or all of them. Yeah. So that's how you're going to do it. First you add a complete sentence over here, and then explaining that another complete sentence, and then you add 3 phrases after this, and then while concluding that another sentence. So 3 full sentences, 3 phrases, that's it, and you're gonna get full out of full in summarization text.